Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Monday. So I just want to let you know that we miss you. The whole first grade, the school, everybody, we all miss you. And we hope you miss us just as much as we miss you. Feel free to reach out to us, call us, class dojo us, or just send us a video or just showing us how much you miss us. So last week we talked about time, the digital clock and analog clock, and how do we tell the minute hand different from the hour hand. So this week we're going to talk about money, but not all types of money, just coins. So a penny, a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. But eventually we will get back to time. But before we jump into our lesson, let's do the date. Today is Monday, May 11th, 2020, and we are on day 26. Now let's watch this video.
We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around, in a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the four of us by name. Four of us by name. I'm a President Lincoln penny, a coin that is worth 1 cent. When you save a lot of us, together we can be well spent.
I'm a shiny 5-cent nickel. President Jefferson is who you see. If you give someone 5 pennies, you'll get back 1 of me.
We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around, in a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the four of us by name.
I'm a very thin little dime with President Roosevelt's face. If you have 2 nickels or 10 pennies, then
They can take my place.
I'm a shiny George Washington quarter, the largest coin of the 4. I equal 1 nickel and 2 dimes, worth 25 cents at the store.
We jingle and we jangle, you see us all around, in a piggy bank or pocket, or even on the ground. We come in different sizes, we do not look the same. I wonder if you know each of the four of us by name. We jingle and we jangle, watch for us all around. Sometimes we are lost, but we are also often found. Now you know each coin by name, by value, and by face. Make sure to save us up and keep us in a safe place. Keep us in a safe place.
What is the value? So before I start working on this chart, I'm actually going to show you what all the coins look like. So this is a penny. The front of a penny, the back of a penny. This is a nickel. Front of a nickel, the back of a nickel. Then we have a dime. The front of a dime, the back of a dime. And last, we have a quarter. The front of a quarter and the back of a quarter. Now the 4 coins I just showed you are the 4 coins that are up here. And we're going to talk about how much they're worth, the name of the coins, and who are on the coins, because you're going to need to know that information for later this week, okay? So let's start off with the coins. So once again, penny, nickel, dime, quarter. I'm going to write the name of each coin at the top. Sorry, at the bottom. So we have penny, we have a nickel, a dime, and a quarter. Now, if you don't have any coins around the house, you are able to draw the coins. And we'll get to that in a little later in the lesson, okay? So how much is a penny worth? So we just watched that video and it told us that a penny is worth how much? 1 cent, right? So I'm gonna write 1 cent. And when you're thinking about counting, when you're thinking about money, I want you to think about counting. So this say 1 cent, but if we just drop the cent, a penny is worth 1. Keep that in mind. Next, we have a nickel. A nickel is worth how much? 5 cents. So I'm going to put 5 and cents. So this is the symbol for cent, okay? Then we have a dime. How much is a dime worth? 10 cents. So we're going to put 10 cents. And last, we have a quarter. How much is a quarter worth? 25 cents. Good job, first graders. Give yourself a hand clap on the back. Good job. All right, so once again, we have a penny, nickel, dime, quarter. A penny is worth 1 cent. A nickel is worth 5 cents. A dime is worth 10 cents. A quarter is worth 25 cents. Notice a penny is the only coin that is brown. Once again, the penny is the only coin that is brown. Next, we have the nickel, the dime, and the quarter. They are all silver. However, to tell the difference, the quarter is the biggest out of all the coins. The quarter is the biggest. The penny is only brown. Now, the nickel and the dime. The dime is worth more than the nickel, but the dime is smaller than the nickel. So once again, the penny is the only brown coin. The quarter is the biggest coin. So then I only leave you between the nickel and the dime. The dime is worth more than the nickel, but the nickel is bigger than the dime, okay? Now let's see who are the people on the coins. So on the penny, we have President Lincoln. President Lincoln is on the penny. Next, on the nickel, we have President Jefferson, okay? On the dime, we have President Roosevelt, okay? President Roosevelt. And then lastly, on the quarter, we have President Washington. Okay, so now we know all that information about our coins. So a penny worth 1 cent is brown, and President Lincoln is on the front. Next, we have a nickel. It's worth 5 cents, and President Jefferson is on the front. Next, we have a dime, and President Roosevelt is on the front, and it's worth 10 cents. And last, we have a quarter. It's worth 25 cents, and President Washington is on the front. So now let's get to our question. It said, what is the value of a nickel in pennies? Now, the video told us how many pennies would equal a nickel. But if we didn't have that information from the video, here's what we can do. So a penny is worth 1 cent, a nickel is worth 5. So if I take the cents away, I know that a penny equals 1. So this is where it comes to me drawing the coins, okay? So I'm going to draw. So I'm saying, what is the value of a nickel in pennies? So I know that a nickel, I just draw a circle, and I would put 5 cents. So I know that's my nickel, okay? So this is a nickel. So 5 cents equals how many pennies? So I know a penny equals 1 cent. So in order for me to get the 5 cents, that means I must have to add, because 1 cent is less than 5 cents. So I'm going to draw 5 pennies. And your pennies don't have to be the same color. If you have brown at home, use brown. But if you don't have brown, you can use any color, as long as you have the correct value inside the coin, okay? So I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3. Now pay attention, because you're going to have to do this later down the week, okay? So a nickel is worth 5 cents. Now let's do this one by one, okay? If I cover this up, does 1 cent equals 5 cents? No, it doesn't. Does 2 cents equals 5 cents? No, it doesn't, because now we only have 1, 2, which means we have 2 cents. Now let's add 1 more cent. Does 1, 2, 3, does 3 cents equals 5 cents? It doesn't. How about does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, does 5 cents equals a nickel, which is 5 cents? It does. So think about it just as counting. Imagine the cents wasn't there and this was just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this one coin represents 5, okay? So a nickel equals 5 pennies. So my question says, what is the value of a nickel in pennies? So a nickel is equal to the value of 5 pennies. How do we know? Because we showed our work, right? We know that we drew 5 pennies, and when we count out 5 pennies, it equals up to 5 cents. Also, we watched the video that gave us so much more information about, if you give me 5 pennies, I will give you a nickel. Good job, okay? So, now that you can see me talk about all the information about the coins, you just watched a video. So what I want you to do is on this sheet of paper, after watching the coin video at the beginning of this video, write 3 things you learned about coins in your math notebook or on a sheet of paper. And once you do that, you are done for today, for math for today, okay? Once again, I will post this at the end of the video so you can have it as a reference. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us.